The Evil Witch. Once upon a time, there was a small village located by the sea. The villagers were happy and lived in harmony with each other. They tended to their fields, harvested their crops, and shared what they had with their neighbors. One day, a storm came and the sea became wild and angry. It brought with it a large ship, which ran aground on the beach of the village. The villagers came to see and discovered that it was a pirate ship, filled with treasures and riches. They were all very excited and decided to share the treasure among all the villagers. Everyone was happy, and the village was richer than ever. But days later, an evil witch arrived in the village. She presented herself under a false name and said she was there to help the villagers. She offered to take the treasure and share it with her. The villagers accepted, and the witch left with a large portion of the treasure. The villagers were very sad and did not know what to do. But then, one day, a fairy came to their rescue. She told them that she could give them back the treasure, but they had to meet one condition. They had to go and fight the witch and take the treasure back from her. The villagers set out to confront the witch. They walked for days and nights and eventually arrived at the witch's fortress. The witch was very powerful and had an army of monsters by her side. But the villagers were brave and did not let themselves be discouraged. They began to fight against the monsters and succeeded in defeating them. The witch was very angry and cursed the villagers. She said that they would all remain prisoners in her fortress forever. But the fairy was still there to help them. She then gave them a way out. They had to find a hidden treasure inside the fortress. Once the treasure was found, they could escape and go back home. The villagers started looking for the treasure, and after long hours of searching, they found it. The fairy then told them that they had to give it back to the witch. The villagers, scared, went to see the witch and offered her the treasure. The witch was very surprised, and finally she accepted the treasure and allowed them to leave. She even wished them luck on their journey and told them that they would always find help if they ever needed it. The villagers returned home and were very happy to be back in their homes and with their families. They shared the treasure with all the villagers of the village and were happy to see that everyone was rich and happy. The fairy then told them that they should thank the witch, for it was she who had given them the opportunity to find the treasure. The villagers then sent her flowers and gifts to thank her for her help. And so, the village and its inhabitants lived happily and in peace.